Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Going to go over our Forex trades for today, Monday, November 13th, first day of a new month. Hope you all had a nice weekend. Let's get to it. Really, not much on the economic news out there. There was some manufacturing data that came out, actually from all over the world: France, Germany, Eurozone, China, and even the United States. All were below estimates. I don't think anybody expected otherwise, considering just what a week or so ago was durable good orders were horrible. Even though consumer orders, consumer spending, government claims consumer spending was better than expected. What they're spending it on, I have no idea. But durable good orders was worse. So when manufacturing came out today, there wasn't expected that manufacturing would be very good. Matter of fact, all throughout the world, it was down. So we'll go over our four trades that we had here. We had one that we held from Friday as the first trade you see here, pound US dollar. It was the end of the month last week. We were trading less, approximately half our normal size. And then this was not a trade that we would take a full position in. So we were taking about a half of what I would say a half of our third, put it that way. So instead of putting, when we piece in on swing trades, by 3/3, so we bought a third, but you're buying half normal, so basically half of a normal third, if that makes sense. Anyway, we picked some up 1.59571, held it into the weekend, and you could see here this the figure 1.60. As you know, we've mentioned so many times the figure. It just is a trouble spot. I don't know if it really printed up this high. I didn't see, although we weren't in the office at 5 a.m., so it may have, but I don't remember seeing it on the other charting package that we use. So that could be a false print. That's neither here nor there. It was hanging around that the figure 1.6000 level for all morning, and it was our clue just to get out. Even if it took off and ran this afternoon, and it still might. But we'll take it up 44.4 pips on that trade. Size adjusted, it's only 7.3. I know. Normally it would have been about a 14 and a half pip trade, but it was the end of the month again, like I said earlier. So, but we'll take it. It was a layup of a trade for us there. All these trades, by the way, have been announced in our group. Pound yen. This was these are like day trades, scalp trades, however you want to treat them. Pound yen, we were long this 181.773, picked up 16.3 pips. We had traded about half our normal size on this particular trade. Why? Because we were risking. I mean, we were going to trade full size, but we were risking more than 20 to 30 pips on the trade. We were risking around 50 pips, if I remember correctly. So we took on a half of our normal position. So size adjusted 8.1. But it was a solid trade. You're going with the trend here. Obviously, you see the trend here from this consolidation on a 30-minute chart. So the trend's been north. If you look at this chart, maybe on an hourly chart, if you look at an hourly over the last, say, 3 weeks, you'll see the same type of action. A trend going north. So you don't want to fight trends. Just think of it this way: where the capital is not endless, right? But number of trades are endless. So you don't want to get too crazy as far as putting your trades on. You don't always have to be in a position, and when you do, you want to go with the trend. So if it's trending north, if it's trending up over the last 3 weeks, month, 2 months, 6 months, a year, whatever, you want to go with that trend. You want to pick your spots to go long. If it's trending down over the past 3 weeks, month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, a year, you want to be looking to go short. You don't want to be really taking it long. If you do much smaller size, just like we did on that first trade we just went over on the pound US dollar. You have to remember, we're just, the way I look at it, we're like, we're we're like a surfer, right? And you're just trying to catch a wave, and you want to ride that wave, so you want to ride it with it. Let the wave take you the direction it's going. If you try and fight it, a lot of bad things can happen when you're surfing. You crash bad. You could, God forbid, you could drown. You could get, who knows? A lot of bad things can happen when you try to fight the ocean in the direction you're going. You get caught in a riptide, for example. I'm sure you swing parallel to the shoreline until you're out of that riptide, so you can swim back in. If not, you're swimming against the tide. You're not going to get anywhere. It's going to be real hard. I mean, you can maybe get there, but you're going to be really winded when you do. A lot of people actually drown doing that. So it's the same thing with trading. You want to go with the trend. You want to go with the tide. You're not going to try to fight it. We don't have the capital to try to fight it. Not many people, not many managers have the capital to fight it. Because again, even though capital is not endless, you could be managing, billions and billions and billions of dollars. But you know what? The rest of the market is still bigger than you. So, it's just not, you don't have it. So to make things easier on yourself, just go with the tide or the ocean or the flow or the trend, whatever you want to call it. Pound yen, same type of situation. We're going with the trend. We're looking for our spots. We went long this 99.073. We picked up 4.9 pips. We weren't crazy about it just because we were buying it just over the figure. We were dead wrong on it. We got out. We picked up 4.9. You can see this pop here. She ran all the way up to in the 30s or 40s. Excuse me. So we definitely got out premature on that. And then euro yen, same thing. We're going with the trend. We're going long, picking our spots. Went long 142.210, picked up 6.6 pips. When we were in it, it was struggling around 140, around 142.30. It was really struggling around there. This is a half-hour chart, so it looks a lot easier. But when you're short trading on more of a shorter time frame, you can see that it was having trouble around 142.30. So we got out. So that's it. Wrap it up. Hope you guys caught these trades. Like I said, they were all announced. If any signals come out, they'll be coming your way. If you're still trading now, good luck, and we'll be back tomorrow. Assuming we get some action. Have a great evening.